Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I'm ScrapMan, bringing you another episode of Trailmakers, and today we're going to be building a drift car, or at least some concepts based upon drift cars. It's probably going to be something a little bit different than just a typical drift car. I've got some ideas that I just kind of want to see how they work physically, and might be kind of fun. So oddly enough, I don't think I've built, like, just a normal car in this game. Really, everything I build is usually some type of strange, weird concept, and this one isn't going to be much different, but I guess it's going to be more like a car, at least starting off, than anything else. So I guess we'll start off with just building a basic car, and then we'll start adding my strange drifting concepts a little bit later. But I don't know how this is going to look for a basic car concept at first, so I guess we'll just start building and see where it ends up going. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to first prototype of the drift car. Now, this thing, I just was going for building a car-looking thing. I was trying to make it look fancy, but I don't know, it looks weird to me. But sometimes I'm not the best at designing aesthetically awesome things. But so this is my first time really testing it out and seeing how it goes, and I'm thinking suspension was probably a bad idea. I think for a drift car, we probably don't want a lot of suspension. The reason why I was using the suspension is because I wanted the wheels to be able to fit into those grooves that I put, and you can't do that normally because the collision boxes interfere with each other. So if I try to move the wheel up, it won't go into that slot unless I get rid of these curves, in which case then the wheel can just fit up into there, which I think is what I might have to do. unfortunately. We won't be able to have that nice curve to it. Before I do that, actually, I'm gonna save this version with the suspension. That way we can always go back to it if we need to. And let's go ahead and see how it functions without the suspension. Okay, so interestingly enough, getting rid of those curves in the wheels was essentially holding the whole front bumper system together. So I have to figure out what to do, how to attach these parts onto the frame, but they don't have any attachment points other than what's underneath them, and what's underneath them is a wheel. So we might have to change the look of this just a little bit. I think we may have to change the front to have this interesting V shape like this. Yeah, and then this allows us to attach. That can look okay. It does look a little bit weird. Aerodynamically, it doesn't make sense. But I don't really see much else of an option unless we also try like a straight bar across like that, which looks okay. I think that actually looks better. Yeah, and then we can just copy this to fill in the bottom there. All right, yeah, let's go with that. Okay, so this is the suspension version. Now you may be wondering why I'm using the standard wheels, and that's because they seem to have a general consistent traction like overall, whereas the race wheels have super grip on tarmac and then super not grip on the dirt over here. So we can try it. We can try to switch it out just to see how it compares now that we've had like no suspension. But I think these are probably going to be better, but we'll try it anyway. All right, so here we go. I'm presuming that this will stick to the ground better. Oh, it rolls. All right, we need to add some weight to this thing. No worries. We just got to take some of our weight blocks here. We'll put 100 kilograms up in the front and 100 kilograms up in the back. And this should hopefully keep us from flipping over. I hope. I really hope this keeps us from flipping over. All right. Oh, no, we still want to flip over. What do we do about that? What do we do about that? Oh, oh, that is awesome. We're going to make a flip car instead of a drift car. Now, I don't know exactly. I haven't really experimented much with the racing physics at all, like when it comes to drifting. So I don't know if we're going to be able to drift on tarmac. I have it rear wheel drive, but I'm not sure that we're going to be able to, whoops. I'm not sure that we're going to be able to just lock up the wheels to oh. That was a pretty cool drift. A two-wheel drift. Yeah, so our problem right now, obviously, is we're having an issue with tipping over. Which, you know what? We don't have any downforce. Oh, this could be a solution to some problems. Let's add some actual downforce spoilers to this thing. Oh, yeah, look at that. That makes this thing look so much better, too. I totally forgot about spoilers. All right, let's see if this downforce helps us stick to the ground, because that's kind of the whole point of it. Oh, wow. That actually makes a huge difference. It doesn't help us drift at all, but it definitely prevents us from tipping over. That is an amazing effect that it has. Like, I wasn't sure if it was going to be that noticeable, but it is super noticeable. The only problem right now still, though, is a lack of drifting. Let's try the dirt. We're on the tarmac right now. Let's see if the dirt is going to be any better for drifting. All right, here we go. And oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, no drifting yet. All right, but I love the way that this car is, like, that just increased the aesthetics of this car by a lot. Oh, ooh. We lost all of our wheels on that jump. That was fun. Okay, so I kind of lost sight of my weird idea as I was building this and trying to make this look good. So unfortunately, this vehicle is not built to accommodate my idea at all. So we're gonna have to completely destroy like the visual aesthetic of this build in order to implement my idea for a crazy drift car. All right, and now we're gonna completely ruin how it looks to just do something completely experimental and conceptual with trying to make this thing actually drift. I'm not very familiar with drifting mechanics in Trailmakers. I've never really driven cars designed for drifting, and I've never designed a car designed for drifting, but there's this idea I have in my head that I think is gonna be interesting, and I'm gonna try to implement it. So I'll see you when we get there. Okay, so here's my idea. I'm gonna have these wings on the 4 corners of my vehicle. So then when I try to turn left, what I want to do is I have Q and E set up to this. So when I press E, all of the wings are gonna try to point me in a 45-degree angle to one side. So like this should make my back end. This isn't working the way I planned. Oh boy. Oh, this is not at all working the way I planned. Oh no. Hold on, maybe I'm gonna change the angles down a little bit. But the idea is that it would make my vehicle want to go straight on a sideways angle and hopefully drift, but it doesn't seem to be wanting to drift. So we might have to, wait, you know what? I'm realizing now that the racing wheels might be actually ideal because they don't have much grip on the dirt. So we would be able to drift on the dirt potentially, just not on the road. Whoops, that's not what I wanted to press. But I am gonna change this to 30 degrees instead of 45 degrees. 45 degrees, you know what, actually 25 degrees. We don't want it to be that extreme. All right, so if we turn to one side like this and then do that, the plan was that it would essentially force me to kind of move sideways. Ooh, what if we go downhill, get a lot of speed going downhill, see how that affects things. And turn. Like, it almost kind of works. I don't know. Here, just out of curiosity, what if we just have the back end? So it tries to kick out the back end instead of just the front end. All right, let's see what happens here. So I'm actually going to I'm just going to do the... Okay, so I'm just going to do just the wings, see what it does to my vehicle. Okay. That's interesting. That actually could be what we need, just the back. Huh. Okay, then. All right, so I'm going to switch these out with racing wheels and see what kind of impact that has. All right, here are the racing wheels, and look at this. We don't even have any traction at all. No, like, I can't even accelerate. And look, I'm trying to brake right now. Holy cow. All right, now watch what happens when we get to the tarmac. Ready for this? Meow. Uh-oh. Ow. That's what you get for no suspension, is absolutely terrible landing safety. Okay, I think this will definitely drift on the dirt, but we need to kind of... whoa, look at that. Look at that difference. That's a crazy difference. Oh, actually, this isn't too bad at all. Hold on a sec. We might be onto something here. All right, let's try to stay on the tarmac now, ScrapMan. All right, I'm gonna go over here. Okay, hold on. I need to find, oh boy. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. Okay, and, oh, it's like, I feel like it's almost there. It's just not quite working the way that we planned. Yeah, and there's like way too little grip on the dirt for it to do anything useful, really. Here, I'll try though, right here. All right, turn. Yeah, we can't even turn at all on the tarmac. I mean, on the dirt. The tarmac is like super grippy. All right, so if I go like this, that actually wasn't too bad. The wings did everything there pretty much. Because if I, what? My wheel just, what? Okay. All right, so here's me just turning to the left. And you can see that's all it does, it just turns to the left. Now here's me turning to the left, but then adding the wings to kick my tail out to the right. Whoa, the dirt helped us a little bit there. So yeah, like it does seem to really help a lot to try to get you into that drift formation. So here, let's try this again. Oh boy, once we hit the dirt, we're just done. All right, so you know what I want to do? I want to try to drive around up on these roadways here and see if there's any kind of, oh, Forgot about those things. You know what? I want to be right here anyway. This has actually, like, a corner and everything. Okay, so... oh! I almost was able to try to kick my end out the other way using the tail. So, yeah, kick the back end out, and... Okay, alright. I'm just trying to get used to my controls here. I don't think I'm going fast enough right now, though. And you know what? I'm gonna set these to no longer toggle, because I had them on toggle, because I thought that might be easier, but I think toggle is harder now. Because what's intuitive about these is, when you're turning to the left, you want to kick your back end out to the right. So you press A to turn to the left, and then you can use your other finger to press E to kick your back end out to the right. So it actually is kind of like a natural motion for your fingers. You can press both keys pretty easily at the same time. And now I'm realizing I do not need these front ones, so I can kind of put whatever I had up here again. Okay, I think we got everything in place, and it's in its maybe final form. Let's go ahead. What? What? That little crack right there just destroyed my entire back end. Look at this. Oh, it didn't work that time. Oh, well, that destroyed everything, though. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. We're here. We are here. All right, let's see if we can drift around this turn. Did you see our wheel fly off before we even turned? No, what am I doing? There's a race island. Let's go over to Race Island and let's see if we can do some drifting on one of the tracks there. How about that? All right, we're gonna ignore the start zone because I just want to drive normally. Come on, please go. Okay, no, no. Okay, let's try this again. Go around the start zone. There we go. Okay, and off we go. Let's just, please don't lose your parts. Oh, I'm losing my parts. I want like a nice turn. All right, and here's the turn. Oh, I forgot I have to hold it. I didn't hold my wings. That was the issue. I didn't realize that there was dirt on this course. I don't want there to be dirt on this course. Okay, let's try this again. We're gonna get some speed. This time I'm gonna remember to hold down my drift button. Oh boy, oh boy. All right, and drift. There was totally some potential there. I just turned too early. Okay, all right, just gonna do a little bit later. A little bit later. Okay, and drift. No. I need a better course that is like all tarmac. I think the speed circuit's the only one with all tarmac. Oh no, how are we gonna get around this? All right, well, let's try. There we go. Oops. No, 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 no. Don't get it. Okay, there we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. All right. And that's not too bad, actually. Like, considering how far we've come from the first prototype, like, look at that. That's pretty good. Oh no, we have to avoid this every single time we go around. No! You know what? Let's just do it. We're just gonna start the race. This isn't, the purpose of this isn't to do the race. The purpose of this is just to try our drifting. Like that, we did drift a little bit there. All right, so that was with the wings. Now here's just a normal turn without using the wings. Huge difference, right? Huge difference. All right, let's see if we could do like a full couple laps around this using our wings here. All right, there we go. And then straighten out. Look at that. That looks awesome. I didn't know if we were going to have like any success with this. Oh, come on. There we go. There we go. I'm liking this. This is really fun now. Now that we have a flat course, I just wish that there was more like left and right turns in it so I could kind of do both. But all the other ones have dirt on them, so it's just going to totally mess us up. Unless... did we try this design? I don't know if we actually tried this design with, what do you call it? The standard wheels. All right, we're gonna replace these with the standard wheels and see how the traction feels for our drifts. All right, well, definitely a lot more traction on the dirt. Holy cow. So much better on the dirt. Pro tip, if it looks stupid but works, it ain't stupid. I like that. That is, it's kind of almost akin to my motto, which is, it doesn't have to work great, it just has to work. So theirs is pretty much, it doesn't have to look great, it just has to work. Okay, let's see. Whoa, what even is this course? Whoa, okay, all right. Oh, here we go. Can we please, I don't know how the traction is gonna work, but can we please drift around that? Nope. Ground is not even enough. All right, let's try the racetrack. Let's see if the racetrack is good for these wheels. All right, I just hope it's... Oh, it has a jump in it. The jump's going to destroy us. Yeah, this vehicle is not meant for jumps. Okay. That felt like a good... That felt good. I feel like I actually, like, kicked my back end out there. Oh. Okay, all right. Come on. I'm trying to drift now. Oh, no, too much. Ow. Oh, we still have our wheels intact. We're good. Now we're good. We're good. Oh, we're not going to be good anymore, though. Can we drift with these wheels on the tarmac? We can. Are these wheels better? These wheels might actually be a little bit better. I kind of wish there was like a more flat area for me to just practice some drifting. I mean, it's not like, it doesn't feel like a Need for Speed style drifting for sure. But, as far as just building something from scratch for the first time, trying something like this, I think we did like, okay. Whoa! I keep thinking I'm flying out of the car, but that's just all the parts. I mean, I like the way it looks a lot, and its function is okay. Like, that was a pretty good turn right there. It was okay. Uh-oh. You can't handle any rough terrain, though, on this thing at all. So, let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you have any tips on things I may not have, been aware of, or things I may have overlooked as far as creating a drift car. I did make it rear-wheel drive. And I just tried to make it bottom heavy too, so it stuck to the ground. A little bit of downforce in the back on those back wheels, and maybe I didn't want downforce on the back wheels. I don't know. Let's just remove the spoiler right now and see what happens. I feel like the downforce was keeping me from flipping. Actually, you know what? It's not much different. If you like this video, you're definitely gonna want to check out this video on the end screen right here. It's more awesome Trailmakers goodness, so go ahead and click that. And leave some feedback for what you want to see in future Trailmakers episodes. This has been ScrapMan, and I'll see you next time. Bye.